They're having an important meeting and asked if I give them some privacy. I mean, do you believe it? Where's the trust? Pop on out to the rubbish tip, Cadwell. There's a good lad. Do I mind? Oh, I have no mind. I'm the village bloody idiot.
Hello, my fellow griefers and trolls. Eric, the Plague Doctor, 981YT here. And guys, I am back with more Elder Scrolls Online. So in the last one, guys, we recovered the Amulet of Kings. And defeated Menomarco once and for all. So, let's see what we have to do next.
Welcome back, Vestige. News of Menomarco's demise spreads far and wide. Like worms, his followers burrow deep into the earth to escape the searing light of the coming dawn.
Why have you summoned me, Varen?
As ever, straight to the point. You've done the impossible. The King of Worms has been consumed by the wrath of Molog Bal. The power of his worm cult is broken forever.
But Molog Bal is still a threat, and I haven't found my soul.
That is the grim truth of the matter. But the Amulet of Kings is in our possession, and there is still much to do.
How can we be sure that Menomarco is truly gone?
In my sleep, I hear his tormented screams, and Molog Bal forces visions of his eternal torture into my mind. I can...
Show me these visions.
Behold the fate of the King of Worms.
Please, no more! It was a misunderstanding, Great One! Let me serve you! Let me prove my loyalty! No more, I beg of you!
Menomarco's torment will be endless. The god of schemes will use him to set an example. All who follow him will know you cannot hope to betray the greatest of betrayals. I cannot help but pity him, despite all he has done. But this is not why you were called here, Vestige. Come, Saisahan will speak with you first.
Yeah, Menomarco is... he's fucked. Okay, let's go talk to Saisahan.
The greatest of the Sword Saints, Divad, tells us that destiny's a chain, forged one link at a time. Our chain is nearly complete. There is but one link remaining.
What is this link?
It is you, my friend. You are the link. I will not bore you with effusive praise, but state it plainly. You are a great warrior and a trusted friend. And we would like to extend you an offer.
Okay, what kind of offer?
When Emperor Varen first brought the 5 companions together, he did so in the hope of creating a Tamriel where all men could live freely and safely beneath one banner.
Go on.
The 5 companions failed, betrayed from within by one of our own, the Worm King Menomarco. All that came after was the result of one man's treachery. Now 4 of the 5 are reunited to right that great wrong, but destiny requires a 5th.
What are you suggesting?
We want you to join us as our 5th member. You were the champion we should have had with us back then. Don't look so grave. This is largely symbolic. But please, humor an old soldier.
I'm honored to join you as the last member of the 5 companions.
My lord, with your permission.
You needn't call me that anymore, Saisahan. We are equals now.
All those years ago, when we fought beneath our lord's banner to free the Empire from the Longhouse Emperors, we did so with a dream of freedom and peace in mind. Not just for the Empire, but for all of Tamriel. Together, we forged a fellowship stronger than any blade. only to see it shattered upon the rocks of deceit by one of our own. That fellowship is no more. Yet we four have assembled here, united by a single purpose. It is not vengeance that drives us, but truth and loyalty and justice. I, Sai Sahan, steward of the Abbey of Blades, call for the 5 companions to be reforged this day by the light of Stendarr and the heart of Lorcan. May our blade of fellowship be forged anew, and may the vestige, our mutual friend and ally, become its tip, that we may thrust it straight into the heart of a Daedric prince.
Sai Sahan is right. You are the member that we should have had all those years ago.
It is as the scrolls foretold. The soulless one will become the brightest of 5 stars, and they shall guide us to the coming dawn.
Oh, please, you melodramatic sots. Fine, fine. If seeing one of your foolish prophecies come true will help to ensure the safety of the Empire, I'll play along.
We stand united once more. The 5 companions are reforged, and together we will strike down the God of Schemes.
Come here, my friend. I've got a few things I want to say before you go. It's been a long road, hasn't it? My father used to say that if you avoid all of life's abrasions, you'll never be polished enough to shine. We must be pretty damn shiny by now.
He was a wise man, your father.
I've been thinking about our adventures and the hardships we've faced together. We're in the last leg of this journey, aren't we? I don't regret any of it, but it occurs to me that we haven't had much of a chance to talk as friends.
We may not get another chance. What did you want to talk about?
Where do you see yourself going after all of this is over? I mean, assuming we survive, get your soul back, and stop Molag Bal.
There's a whole world to explore. I want to see what's out there.
Traveling is a humbling experience. You see firsthand what a small place you occupy in the world. Funny thing is, the farther you go, the harder it is to return. But when you do, if you do, you get to see the place you came from with new eyes.
What about you?
Me? I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to Skyrim and settle down. Squeeze out a few whelps. Maybe raise sheep or grow cabbages.
Are you serious?
What? No. Can you imagine it? Lyra's Titan-born shepherd, farmer, housewife. I need to be out in the wind and wild. And if I ever find my life mate, he'll feel the same way. My turn. What's your one regret about all we've been through?
The deaths of so many people.
You never get used to it. My father, he'll die over and over again for the rest of my life. Grief doesn't go away. You just learn to live with it. But I can live my life with his daring and spirit and joy. That way he'll never die. Not really.
What a...
Oh, lots of things. Friends lost, missed opportunities, failed endeavors. Maybe the best we can hope for is to end up with the right regrets. I do regret not taking the time to get to know the people I fought with. I hope to change that.
What else is on your mind?
One last thing. You like mead?
Okay, so every Elder Scrolls player is pretty much drinking mead at one point in their life. But this character, as we all know, has not really had any mead, so let's go with this one.
Never? Mead is the honeyed kiss of the gods themselves. You must try some.
Why not?
Let's not forget the struggles that got us to this point. We're almost home. We just have a bit further to fight.
Are you all insane? You do realize what we need to do, right? We have to fight a Daedric prince. Amulet or no, this is going to mean more death. Vestige, come here. I'll tell you what they're afraid to mention. Getting all chummy with Titanborn? I enjoy the company of clever, well-informed people. You really should try it sometime. So, you felled the great Manimarco. Well played. You've done the Empire a great service.
That's not why I did it.
The farmer doesn't thank the cow when it voids itself on the field, but it still makes the crops grow taller.
Is that your way of thanking me?
I suppose it is. But that wasn't the reason for this heartwarming reunion. Varen and I have spoken at length since you recovered the amulet, and have determined our final course of action. Molag Bal remains a threat, and Tamriel is still in grave danger.
What did you have in mind?
First, the plane meld must be stopped. Even now, forces gather and plan an assault on Oblivion itself. You must join them.
What then?
Then, and only then, can you take the fight to Molag Bal himself, to restore protection to Nirn and reclaim your soul.
Is it even possible to defeat Molag Bal?
I know more about the Daedra than any man or Mer alive. For good or ill, my family has always kept ties with the forces of Oblivion, and this much I know. One cannot kill a Daedric prince. But we have the Amulet of Kings.
Go on.
With the amulet in our possession, we may be able to wound him severely, and in the process force him to relinquish every last soul he has stolen, including your own. This is where your condition works to your benefit.
How?
The ritual we performed with the Amulet of Kings caused the soul burst and damaged the veil between worlds. If the damage is to be repaired, I must attempt the ritual again, this time with you.
Won't that just cause another soul burst?
Only if we use it here on Nirn. But if we were to travel to Cold Harbor, we might be able to harness its power, imbue you with divine agency enough to challenge the Daedric Prince. But there is a price.
There always is.
Calling upon the power of the amulet in this manner will consume someone's soul, utterly. One cannot channel the power of the gods without paying such a price. Unfortunately, you don't have a soul to consume, and I am needed to perform the ritual.
Someone has to die?
More specifically, one of our 3 companions. I suspect that's why they're so nauseatingly over-appreciative and fawning.
No, the price is too high.
Of course it is. The fact of the matter stands, however. One of the 5 will need to give their life to fuel this attack, when the time comes.
So you said before the vestige arrived. And I've already thought it over. I'll do it.
Snow Lily, no. You should not need to give your life this way. This is my duty. Penance for my numerous failures. This is my chance to make things right.
The scroll said nothing of this moment, and so I am not bound to their dictates. Vestige, I ask that you let me do this one thing. All that has happened was because of my hubris. I shall be the one.
Sire, you've done enough. This was Manimarco's doing, not yours.
As the one who will fight the Daedric Prince, the Vestige should decide.
I don't see you leaping to volunteer, Tharn. Saving your own backside again?
Hard as it may be, Lyris, don't be an idiot. I am the only one who knows the ritual, and we don't have time to teach anyone else.
It won't be decided here and now. Vestige, come here. I have some final words for you. It appears we have come full circle, Vestige.
Does one of you truly have to die?
That millions of others may live, yes. Do not be troubled. Any one of us would gladly make such a sacrifice.
But first the plane meld must be stopped.
As Tharn has said, there are already plans in motion to infiltrate Cold Harbor. You must be part of them. The chains that anchor us to Oblivion draw us ever closer. They must be severed once and for all.
I'll find a way.
When the plane meld has been thwarted and the dust has settled, the 5 companions will gather one last time to face our destinies. The god of schemes must be stopped, Vestige. That is the only thing that matters now.
Huh. Well... I was expecting us to do more, but okay. Hey guys, I already know who I'm gonna pick for this. I like the Prophet, I like, Earth's Titanborn. I'm gonna go with Sai Sahan, because I'm not really attached to him, and I don't really like his character. It's kind of just boring to me. While Lyris and the Prophet, their character... Their character is not really boring, in my opinion. But guys, I mentioned what we were going to be doing in this video, so we're going to head over and do it. And hopefully we're not just the one player there. Because if we end up being the only player, we're gonna get fucked.
Yeah.
Because guys, dark anchors, which is where we're going, they're not fun when you're doing it by yourself. You might get lucky if you have 2 people, but they made it, at least in my opinion, even though I'm like 99.9% sure
Injured on my first real mission.
that they purposely made it impossible to do by yourself and with 2 people. 2 people it's a little easier, but by yourself it's downright impossible. But if someone can manage to do the dark anchors by themselves, I envy them. Those things, oh my gosh, they are fucking awful. And funny story about the dark. I think one just spawned in. Where'd it go? Oh, okay, here it is. I don't know what that noise was then. No one else here at the moment. Hopefully we can get more people. I know there's almost always a lot of people at the one in Arderon, but we haven't. Eridon sounds a lot better, I'm not sure. So, we will be doing Elsewhere. I'm going to be doing Elsewhere, the Elsewhere storyline. on this character before I do it on the other character, so that I can just get a genuine reactions out of things. But how long does these things take to spawn in? Seriously, I honestly feel like they take about 10 minutes. And guys, there's just something I want to say right now. Yesterday, on my main character, which I actually barely play anymore, because this is my YouTube character, so I've just been using him mostly. So my main character hasn't really been getting any love, but yesterday when I actually played on him, oh yeah, okay, it's starting. When I played on him,
Bring forth the blood offering.
When Cold Harbor calls, Nern obeys.
Lord of domination and brutality, we sacrifice this innocent in your name.
Through the spilled blood of an innocent, we call forth your anchor to join our worlds.
We submit to your will and call forth the chains of Cold Harbor.
Seeing any other players, but let's do this. See what I mean? I'm getting ganked. See? So guys, it's basically impossible to do these things by yourself, so we won't really do it. But don't worry, when we're traveling and one spawns in and there's enough players, let's do this. Okay, we got our Guardian skills leveled up. Let's see, activity finder. But anyway, one thing I would just want to say is, so yesterday, when I was playing on my main character with one of my friends, Anthony, I was playing with Anthony. He, me and him kind of got into some drama. That wasn't too dramatic, at least in my opinion. And to be perfectly honest, it was unnecessary drama. There was this guy, me, Anthony, and one other person. I think her name was Rebel something or other. So the three of us entered a dungeon, a random dungeon. And there was a high level in there. I didn't have problems with him at first, but see, I hate people who just say like, I've been playing this game since it came out. Honestly, that is the cockiest thing in the world. And I'm just over here like nobody cares. And I told him that too. Like, if you're gonna say that you've been out and that you've been playing the game since its release, guess what? Nobody cares. I've been playing Friday the 13th since it came out. Pretty sure it was a week after that, but I'm not flashy about it. In fact, I only talk about that with my friends, who, honestly, that's just conversation starter. While if it's a complete stranger, I just interpret that as being cocky. I appreciate he was trying to help, but I just couldn't. He was being so cocky about it, and I absolutely hated that. I mean, I'm gonna try and apologize to Anthony for acting a little more...
Ah, good. I found you. Speak with me a moment, if you would.
Like, I probably should apologize to Anthony for getting a little more upset about it than I should, but...
Greetings. I am Varnus Galarian, head of the Mages Guild. I have need of your assistance.
I unblocked the guy too and invited him to a party so that I could talk to him about it for unnecessary arrogance, but he didn't join, so I don't know. I'll try again today after I get home from work, but I recognize that it was immature and arrogant.
Yes. It's high time Tamriel was free of Molongbal's grip. The Anchors, the Daedra, the Undead. They devastate our fragile mortal plane. I have a plan, and I need your help. I think you're the only one who can help me see this done.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to meet with Thrush, leader of the Hidden Armigers. He'll be at the Mages Guild in Mournhold. Even Yoren's personal agents think my idea is sound. I'll be along shortly. I just have a few final preparations to make.
I'll see you there. So I think he was in the Somerset. Let's see, I hope our dungeon finder gets ready and shit. Let's see. Shadowfin, Bane. Actually, let's just do this. Let's see, is Mournhold an option? No. It is not, so we need to go to Defane, as I'm pretty sure that's where Mournhold is located. Okay, so the closest one would be... Let's go with this one right here. No, let's go with that one. I love the animation for when you're teleporting though. It's like you're using magic to go across the world. And I just want to say a quick hello to my viewer on Twitch. Sorry I was a bit distracted with talking, but hello, hello. Feel free to talk to me in the stream chat. Okay. Due to despite you defeating Molag Bal, the Dark Anchors will still spawn in, no matter what, which actually makes a lot of sense since this is a multiplayer game. Like, one of the most massive multiplayer games I have ever played. In fact, oh, we didn't discover Mournhold yet. That was the problem. But yeah, since it's a multiplayer game and there's probably hundreds of players that are still in the middle of that quest, because I don't know how many people actually do the quest, but I don't know. So it makes sense that the Dark Anchors wouldn't spawn, that the Dark Anchors would still spawn in. Okay, let's see, where is the person we need to talk to? Here they are. Brush. Okay, well, we finally got our dungeon.
Well, well, if it isn't the hero of the pact. Glad you made it.
I don't believe we've met.
I'm the leader of the Hidden Armigers. If you've heard of us, we haven't been doing our jobs. The Armigers do the Pact's dirty work. Sometimes that involves agents from the Morag Tong and other secret organizations, like Naryu here.
Why would you need an assassin? Oh! Caught us in mid-conversation. Finally going into a dungeon. Me and a friend of mine, and Blazing Crane, which at some point I'm pretty sure I'll be doing something with him on the channel. I want to get I really like this game more when I'm playing with friends, but I like it by itself too. It's fun. Ah, shit. We only have 2 people.
Who's
this
there?
isn't gonna be fun. Let's talk to her and get the quest.
You're not part of my expedition. Interesting. This is no random chance. I believe you're the answer to our problem.
What problem?
We're searching these caverns for a sacred shrine that's been lost for ages. Our problem is that Dreg and goblins are overrunning the place. Goblins are slow-witted. If you kill their chieftain, they must accept you as their leader. Stick the chieftain's head on a spike somewhere the whole tribe can see. Then lead them to attack the Dreg. Once the Dreg's king is dead, we'll be free to explore. And to reward you handsomely, of course.
I'll kill both of their
Goblins
leaders.
are pathetic beasts, but they have their uses.
Okay, so this is the first time I've actually done the quest in here. But yeah, this dungeon isn't really fun with 2 people. But we have, oh wait, there's 4 people! I must have been hidden by that thing that popped up that gave us information about it. Okay, I was scared for a second because it's not fun with 2 people. And it doesn't matter if these guys get our kills, but this is a Dreg. I've always pronounced their name as Drew, but now I know how to pronounce it properly. So now that this thing's released, we have something else to kill, and it will come and kill the goblins. Now there's one chief. There's actually technically 2 chieftains in here, and dungeons will have like several different bosses. Which I just think is unique and bloody annoying, because I can't remember anything in Skyrim or Oblivion where they had more than one boss. When I did this with my friend Blazing Crane, it ended up, for some reason, just being the 2 of us. It was bloody annoying, and we actually just led all of the goblins out to where those NPCs who will fight for you were. And even then, that didn't work. So I think this Packmaster is like the assistant chief or something, I'm not sure. And when you're doing the most damage to an enemy, that enemy will attack you. Okay, we got him. Go him. There we go. Are there still enemies? No. So I believe the next boss should be the king, the chieftain. Let's get this Droog. Okay, I'm mispronouncing it again. There. So now the Droog will once again attack the goblins. And I am gonna save my wolf guys for the boss, the chief, which I do believe is the next boss. I've gone through this dungeon so many fucking times that I don't entirely remember. I think, well, I don't entirely remember, but I've gone through this so many times that I'm like 90% sure that this is the boss, the next, yeah, Chieftain's the next boss. Let's get this damn thing out to distract the goblins. Come on. Get unlocked. Shit. There we go. There we go, we got it. I kind of trolled Blazing Crane though once when we first did this dungeon. I went up to one of the Druid cages, and I'm like, here, open this cage. When no goblins were around, and it immediately just trolled them. And I think he died from it actually, but I'm not sure. I mean, I know I died, like, I'm a very, very curious person. But, so what I did was, first time I did this dungeon and I opened up that cage just to see like what it was, since I thought maybe as part of the quest we had to open those cages and free them or something. So what I did was I opened it and then I immediately died. Two-handed battle axe and it's Argonian. I'm happy. Okay, we got Argonian stuff. Let's go and clear out our inventory. Let's see that. We can keep that. Okay, so now all these goblins are gonna fight for us. Like the girl said. I think all of these guys just went. I wonder where all of the people went. Probably all went for the boss, so let's just stay here. And now we need to wait for them to resurrect us. Which is just downright annoying. I hate how... Oh wait, I think they're fighting another player up there, but I'm not positive. And I got the slightest feeling that none of these guys are going to resurrect us, but who knows. Okay, they're fighting goblins. I don't know where the fuck the rest of the players went. Because I know I saw them through the door. I saw their marker through the door, so we obviously know that they all went through, but I'm gonna guess that they just got everything hostile and went straight for the boss. The boss of this dungeon, I should say. Oh, this is super boring. same time, I guess we can just do this, but they're already enchanted, okay. Let's go and get that weapon. Okay, so we can't enchant that. There's some stuff we need to put in the bank, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, are any of them gonna... Oh my fucking... Yeah, they're all at the boss. They all ran ahead. I can see they're... This is annoying. Gonna allow us to come back, or there we go. Head straight for the quest objective and just ignore everything else like they did. See, I don't think there's a way... shit. Wait. Yes, there is. I think. Oh, fuck it, we'll just leave. I don't know what the hell they're doing. I wonder if this can take us back. This will take us right back to the beginning, so... Fuck it. Oh my gosh, first time doing a dungeon on this character. Really, really, really boring. Let's go in and abandon this quest. Oh, wait, we can use this right here to get to the boss. Never mind. Groups are leave group. Okay, removing from area. Okay, let's go back and talk to
Well,
Thrush.
well, if it isn't... I'm the leader of the Hidden Army. She owes me a favor. It's a long series of stories we don't have time for. She saved my brother. I saved her life. We're back and forth. That's it for story time. You're here about Varnus Galarian?
Yes, I am.
That crazy Altman wants to organize a secret meeting of the Alliance leaders in neutral territory. He'll be here any minute, so I'll let him give you the details. But don't worry, the Armigers will do our part.
What's your
Little
part?
details. Making sure the right agents are in the right places. Protecting pact interests. That sort of thing. I could tell you more, but then Naryu would want to kill you. Or maybe just cut on you a little.
Goodbye.
Turns out I'm glad you came, Virion. I'm calling in that favor.
You mean you called me here without knowing if you needed me, Thrush? Ugh, what's the favor?
I need you to contact the other spy networks. The Eyes of the Queen of the Aldmeri Dominion and the Ring of Daggers in the Daggerfall Covenant.
Oh, sweet, we get to see Raz again.
Contact. You do me with the tips of my daggers. Repeatedly, right?
No, no. This is a diplomacy thing. No killing.
Waste of a
Apologies for my
favor,
lateness.
Thrush. Should have asked for something your lackeys couldn't do. We're even after this, you know.
Okay, guys, so
This
this
is
is
important.
where I will end things
Thanks,
here.
Naryu. I'll even ride
So,
with you as
in
far
the next
as
one,
Orlok.
guys, we will talk to
Let's
Vanus
go.
Galarian. That was kind of dumb for a dungeon. They really didn't stay to help us, but I'm not really one to believe in karma, but I don't doubt its existence either, but I guess that was just karma for the attitude I had when I talked to Anthony last night, but anyways, guys, this has been Eric, the Plague Doctor 981YT, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!